Wishing you all a very good evening. You're joining with Prime TV News and I'm Vibhuda Vijay Bandara. First, let's look at today's headlines. Container handling in the island will be expanded. Prime Minister refers to a digital education for a digital economy. Suvasaria ambulance service is launched in the central province. 14 Chinese nationals without visas have been arrested in Galle. Indo-Pakistan conflict leaves thousands of passengers stranded. And now for the news in detail. Maersk Holdings, the world's leading company, has come forward to expand container handling in Sri Lanka. The company gave this assurance during a discussion with President Maithripala Sirisena. The meeting between Chief Executive Officer of Maersk Holdings, Soren Skouvi, and President Maithripala Sirisena took place at the President's office. The President was apprised of the contributions made by this foreign company on the improvement of container handling in Sri Lanka. It was announced during this discussion that Maersk Holdings was engaged in discussions with the Ports Authority of Sri Lanka and the Ministry of Ports and Shipping. The President said that this would enable to provide facilities for the expansion of container transport in the Colombo harbour. He expressed this optimism that this would make a major contribution to Sri Lanka's economy. Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe has said that the country is in an era of revolution in education. The Prime Minister disclosed that a digital education method is needed for the creation of a digital economy. The opening of the new two-storied building of the Hemamali Mahavidyalaya in Ganemulla took place under the patronage of Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe this morning. The Prime Minister, after the opening of the new building, exchanged pleasantries with the staff of the school, including the principal of the Hemamali Vidyalaya. Thereafter, the Prime Minister joined in the vesting of the three-storied classroom building and the technical faculty building of the Galahitiava Central College in Ganemulla. The Prime Minister was accorded a rousing welcome on arrival at the school. This classroom building and the technical faculty building were opened under the project "The Best School is the Nearest School" to accord many facilities for the educational activities of the children. The technical faculty consists of all equipment needed to receive practical training required for the new technology stream. A group including State Minister Ajit Mana Peruma joined in this occasion. Addressing the function, the Prime Minister said that every school has been provided with a new building. State Minister Ajit Mana Peruma said that sports pavilions had been provided in addition to laboratories. He also referred to the major facilities provided to the schools. He referred to plans to provide digital education to the school children. In this respect, smart classrooms and tabs will be provided to the schools. The Prime Minister said that there is a limited number of schools providing teaching science in advanced level classes. The number of teachers teaching science subjects should be increased. He told the Education Minister to launch at least 2 colleges of education for science teachers. He said that the first smart school was launched in Kurunegala. Another such school will come up in this area. He also said that it is hoped to launch such schools in Colombo and also in Kandy. Premier Wickremesinghe said that tabs will be provided to the children as well as the teachers. The Premier said that they are now in the stage of a revolution in education. State Minister Ajit Mana Peruma said that this is a period in which a revolution is taking place in education. A major service is being discharged for education silently. He referred to the insurance program launched on behalf of the school children. He praised the Prime Minister for the service launched by him without putting up cutouts and banners.
Cutout banner ප්‍රසිද්ධ කිරීම කරන්නේ නැතුව නිහඬව ලොකු වැඩසටහනක් කරගෙන යනවා.
The 1990 Suvasaria ambulance services will be further expanded. Non-Cabinet Minister Dr. Harsha De Silva said that a sum of around 2,000 million rupees had been allocated for the purpose from the budget. The minister was speaking at the launch of this ambulance service in the central province. The Suvasaria ambulance service was inaugurated centering the western and southern provinces on July 29, 2016 as a gift from the Indian government. Thereafter, it was launched in July last year within the northern province, in the Uva province in August and also centering the north central province in September. It was thereafter extended to the northwestern province in October. It was possible to launch the suicide ambulance service in the Sabaragama province on the 19th January this year. Since the beginning up to date, the 1990 suicide ambulance service has received a total of more than 83,000 telephone calls. Accordingly, it was possible to save the lives of over 150,000 patients by taking them to hospitals. Noteworthy is the possibility of the ambulance arriving in a short time of less than 13 minutes and transporting the patient to hospitals. Among those present at the launch of the suicide ambulance service in the central province were Minister Lakshman Kiriyalla and the non-cabinet minister Dr. Harsha De Silva. A discussion has been held under the aegis of Minister Ravi Karunanayake with respect to the issues confronted to the land in which the proposed power plant is to be constructed in Sampur and in facing an energy crisis. The discussion was held at the Trincomalee District Secretariat. An extent of land spanning around 500 acres have already been allocated in the area for the proposed Sampur power plant. The discussion centered on the granting of alternative lands to the aggrieved parties. The attention of the minister was drawn to the initiatives that should be taken as the country will have to face 5% increase in power demand every year. The minister also expressed views with regard to the handing over of the tender with respect to the Kerawalapita power plant to China. The minister said that this is a Sri Lankan company. Its machines come from the United States and China is a shareholder in it. Anyone who wants to enter the tender process should have an experience in constructing a power plant. This is the reason for China's involvement. The minister added that all development projects are being undertaken, giving priority to the people's zones hindering anyone. 14 teenagers who had arrived in Sri Lanka on tourist visas have been taken into custody. The arrests were made in the Dadila area in Galle. All of them, who are Chinese, had arrived in the island on tourist visas, violating immigration and immigration regulations. The suspects' ages range from 22 to 56 years. The Galle police are interrogating the suspects. Thereafter, they are due to produce in the Galle Magistrates Court. A suspect has been taken into custody along with 10 kilograms of heroin. The suspect was apprehended from the Kamrupala area at Hettipola in Kuliapitiya. He was taken into custody while transporting the heroin on a motor bicycle. At the time, the suspect possessed a kilogram of heroin. Following interrogations, the police succeeded in recovering 9 kilograms of heroin from the house. Its market value was 120 million rupees. The suspect is a resident of the Ambagasgedera area in Nagollagoda. In the meantime, 3 suspects have been taken into custody with more than 75 grams of heroin. The suspects were arrested from Babupulle in Grand Pass and Kettarama in Maligawatta. The raid was carried out by officials of the Organised Crimes Prevention Division. 2 suspects were taken into custody while transporting the narcotics in a motor vehicle. Another was apprehended following information revealed during interrogation. The suspects were due to be produced in the Maligakanda Magistrates Court. The final competition of the second round of the Youth with Talent Third Generation, which introduced amazing talents of the youth, has concluded. Competitors are getting ready to face the semi-final on Saturday the 2nd. This reality program is gifted to the nation jointly by the National Youth Services Council and the ITN. The Youth with Talent reality succeeded in making the talented the wonder of wisdom for 3 years. The challenge round is scheduled to begin this Saturday. Competitors who had so far not participated in this reality are scheduled to portray their talents in this challenge round. One competitor is afforded an opportunity from amongst these competitors to reach the semi-final round. These distinguished competitors are ready to endow experiences of a great final round. The winner will receive gifts and cash prizes totaling 10 million rupees. Youth with Talent has already become the most attractive and popular reality program in the country. Youth with Talent, Third Generation. The Goa Magistrates Court has granted bail to Southern Provincial Councillor Krishanta Pushpakumar alias Ratturan, who was earlier arrested for committing serious sexual abuse against a minor. In addition, there is more information on court cases taken up for hearing today. Pushpakumara was arrested this morning for allegedly committing serious sexual abuse against a 16-year-old girl on the 26th of February. He was arrested by the Akmimana police when he surrendered to the police through his attorney. He was released on 2 sureties, each worth 500,000 rupees and a cash bail of 25,000 rupees. The Colombo Chief Magistrates Court today orders the Criminal Investigations Department to uncover evidence to identify the main criminal linked to the murder allegation of former Ruggerite Wasim Tajuddin. Defendants former Senior DIG Anra Sena Nayaka, former OIC Sumit Champika Pereira and former Colombo Chief Judicial Officer Professor Ananda Samarasekara appeared in court today. Deputy Solicitor General Dilan Ratnayaka said that investigations were being carried out with respect to 4 vehicles that left temple trees on the day that Tajuddin murder took place. The Supreme Court has postponed the hearing of a fundamental rights petition filed by the lawyers of retired Admiral Wasanta Karannagoda, preventing the Criminal Investigations Department from arresting him until March 7th. The petition was taken up for hearing today before a 3-judge bench led by Chief Justice Nalin Pereira. Justice Priyantha Jayawardena has rescued himself from the judge bench that is hearing the case. It was in this respect that the case was postponed. Meanwhile, Deputy Solicitor General Viraj Dayaratna informed the court that they expect to file charges in the court as inquiries against Wasanta Karannagoda have been completed. President's Counsel Nisanka Nanayakara assumed office today as the new chairman of the People's Bank. The new People's Bank chairman assumed office amidst religious observances. The event was organised at the People's Bank head office, was attended by parliamentarian S.M. Marikar as well as senior officials of the bank. The purchase of paddy from the Mannar district has commenced. The farmer community has expressed gratitude to the government on the program mooted for the purchase of their paddy at the guaranteed price. The Paddy Marketing Board commenced the purchase of paddy from the Mannar district. Paddy is being purchased at the Nanathan and Akkarveli paddy stores in Mannar. Around 24,000 hectares of land has been cultivated with paddy in the Mannar district. The farmers claim that they have received a bumper harvest. A kilogram of the Samba variety is being purchased at 41 rupees, while a kilogram of the Nadu variety is being purchased at 38 rupees. And now we move on to Biz News.
Port City Colombo has been awarded ISO 9001:2015 certification for the quality management system adopted by the project company. The certification, given by international recognized testing entity who have 40 years of expertise in helping organizations achieve business excellence, covers the project management, administration and supervision aspects of the project. When completed, Port City Colombo is estimated to have some 5.75 million square meters of build-up space, boasting some of the best in design in terms of Grade A offices, medical facilities, educational facilities, integrated resort, marina, retail destinations, hotels and various lifestyle developments. Using the latest sustainable city design and smart city concepts, Port City Colombo will be the hub of South Asia.
The benchmark all-share price index gained 16.31 points to close at 5,816.29, while the S&P Sri Lanka 20 index gained 6.56 points to close at 2,978.91. The turnover was 2.11 billion rupees with 61 million shares changed in hands in 2,998 trades. The market capitalization at the end of the day was 2,718.58 billion rupees. Top 5 gainers of the day were Tess Agro, Samson International, Renuka Foods non-voting, Bogwan Taravati Estates and Malwat Valley Plantations non-voting. While the top 5 losers were Tess Agro non-voting, Serendip Land, Citrus Leisure, Seagiria Village and Sierra Cables. Today's foreign purchases were 821.88 million rupees and foreign sales were 283.01 million rupees. There were 17 crossings today and the crossing turnover was 941.59 million rupees.
With that, we end today's telecast of Prime TV News. Prime News will return tomorrow, and in the meantime, make www.itnnews.lk your go-to source for the very latest in news at home and overseas. Have a pleasant day. Good night.